and welcome. I am Civilian, and this is Sunless Sea. Now, you may have noticed at the end of the last episode, the blind bruiser wanted to speak to us, and now the blind bruiser does not. I tend to quickly launch and then dock at the end of an episode in order to force a save, because it doesn't autosave all the time. It just autosaves when you like make port or leave port and things like that. So I didn't do that, so now it's gone. I think everything's refreshed as a result. So we might have missed something there, but it's fine. We're gonna go. Are we gonna submit port reports? Have we got the cargo space? We do have the cargo space. So we shall go ahead and go to the day-to-day port reports. Pick up a few fuel because we are rather short on fuel. Yes, perfect. Our hull is also fairly low, but we will leave the Admiralty now. We've got the Venturer's Desire, something bright. So we know where to go for this, and we're getting around 1,000 echoes for 7 things. That's enough for us to upgrade our ship pretty much. So very, very keen for that. Now then, let's visit our private sanctuary quickly. I don't think there's anything we can do here, but it is most definitely, no, we can't. It's most definitely worth us checking. It's worth our time. And a tattooed courier will also pay for the Scintillac. So I think as long as we don't refresh the new day at the Rose Market, this should hopefully still be here when we get back. So we'll pick up 8 of the... Actually, let's check how much it sells for, since if we're going to go do it, which we are not going to do yet. First, we have to go south. Actually, yeah, I won't worry about that now. First things first, our father's bones. We have got the mutasalt that we need. Thanks. You ever been to the Chelenate? Dirty great city in a turtle shell. The bone men there. The priests of storm. They've got what's left of your father. Good luck getting him back. They're all mad as butter. How do I know? He makes a fist, slowly lifts it to indicate the roof of the Neath far above. In the Chelenate they talk to Storm, and Storm, he talks to me. The god in the roof, he's a fearsome old thing. Don't piss him off, that's my advice. And if you don't want to piss him off, don't piss the bone men off. Or me, come to that. So, it is in the far east of the Untersee. Well, we were kind of going to the far east. So we need to go to the Chelenate. I don't think there's anything else we need to do in London, except stock up, perhaps. So we need to go east, but first we need to go south. I'm not going to bother buying fuel, but I will bother buying supplies. And the reason I'm not buying fuel is because on our way south, we should theoretically... Wait. There we go, dry dock. Didn't forget. Let's go Admiralty Yard. Do it. Good. There we go. So we are going to go down here to Grand Geode to drop off a shipment. Now, there's that rather scary ship there that murdered us last time. Don't know if it was last time or the time before. Regardless, there's a scary ship there that we don't want to tango with, so we're going to sneak around it. But I also want to get right into the corner of the map and see what's there. So we're going to try and sneak along the coastline south of the Iron Republic. That's going to be the general thing that we do. So we will head off. We will first go to the ship and pick up a Z story, the usual ship that we go to visit. Yes, over here. We will see if we can get a Z story. Forgot to get more crew again. I may come to regret that, but for now at least, I'm just going to assume that everything's fine. And yes, with this shipment, we should get a decent amount of money. We should be able to upgrade our ship. I don't think it's worth us saving up for the 7,000 ship. I think we just... Because it is kind of expensive, because you only get half the value of a ship back, it would probably be better for us if we just jumped to the most expensive ship we could afford. But I think the ship that costs 3,000 is the best we're going to do realistically. So we'll speak for the crew who long for news of home, and then we will head south. And we will head via Mutton Island. Let's go this way round Rowena's Rocks, because I seem to always go the other way round. And also these... Ow! Don't smack the ship! Did I lose a hull for that? I think I did. I didn't even realise that cost hull. Something moving over here could be a spooky crab, which we don't really... I mean, crabs aren't that much of a problem at the moment, but we don't really want to unnecessarily fight the crab. Yeah. Let's see. Do we have any secrets? No, we do not have secrets, which is unfortunate. I mean, we have secrets in the sense that I think we know some secrets about this world, but not many. Now let us dock in Quaker's Haven. Let's chat to the fisherman. We'll trade an echo for a port report, that's fine. We don't need anything else, so let's go. And we are going to head over here to the Cumean Canal. Just because, I mean, we're not going to go on an expedition. I just think it's kind of like, we should go to the surface at some point, but it sounds like a kind of scary and intense thing to do, and it is something that I do not want to do until we feel ready, until we have a reason. It seems quite expensive. We are playing it a little bit safe at the moment, trying to avoid unnecessary combat, you know, generally playing it safe. Our stats do seem to be increasing fairly nicely. This is largely due to our officers rather than any particular quantity of secrets, but it's still quite nice. It's quite nice to see. And we've got our cute little mascot. We've done quite well. We've been quite far, which I find quite satisfying. Ah yes, we were supposed to go to the Chelenate. So, far east, what we'll probably do is we will soon go back. I believe here was the isle that we needed to go to pick up the Scintillac, whatever it was. We were trying to get it from here. And then we'll just, while we're there, we'll go a little bit further east. That is the approximate agenda. For now, we're just going to pick up a port report from the Cumean Canal because we can and we're close. I bet if we go to the surface, then we actually... Oh, dear. I don't really want to fight you, but I accept that I might have to fight you. Please. No. I'm just going to back off. I know backing off in a straight line is probably not the best way to try and avoid this. But honestly, I think the best way to win these fights is to just dish out as much damage as you can, as fast as possible. Let's let it disperse. I just want the Z story. And I just don't want to eat it because it's gross and we've got supplies. It's fine. Yeah, no reason to go to the surface, so let's not yet. I've forgotten what I was talking about. It's fine. We're just going to listen for surface gossip, get port report, and leave to the south. There we go. Nice, easy trip so far. That's all we want. Just easy trips. We will pick up some more fuel when we get there because we can get super cheap fuel. And then we will drop off these supplies in Grand Geode. And I really want to check out what's in the far bottom left of the map. The only trouble is that massive scary Dawn ship. And we could probably get to Grand Geode and avoid it if we just went around. But I kind of want to see what's up. So I'm going to hug the coast and see if we can use... We've got 67 veils, which is pretty good. And if we get any more fragments, I will get some more veils. Get more fragments on the way. I'm not sure that we will. I think we've explored most of this before. But if we can get more veils, I will. Sizzling vapors. We are under the hand of the Iron Republic. Yes, the entrance to hell. Ahaha. Yeah. We also... Other things that we need to find. We still haven't found Station 3, but I have no idea where Station 3 is. But we have a box that we can take to Station 3 if we do discover where it is, which I haven't done. What else? The Iron Republic. Ah, here's that boat that I don't like. Not terribly fond of this boat, but it's okay, because as long as we... I feel like it's over here. So as long as we hug the coast as we head south from the Iron Republic, I think generally hugging the coast is a fairly safe way to get around, as far as I can tell. Anyway, we're back in the Iron Republic, with all the little papers fluttering around. Don't really know what's up with that, but we'll make a port report. Parliament of Flies is open for business. Get some tales of terror, some memories of distant shores. We're not going to have Surely because it'll go horribly, apparently. And I will visit the shop. Unlock the thing that lets me visit the shops tab. Even though I don't really want any of this stuff. Let's buy the fuel we can carry. Cap ourselves out. Because why wouldn't we? I need fuel. We need fuel to get places. Perhaps more so than we need food. I have never run out of fuel in this game. I don't know what happens. We run out of food, and you can kind of make it work for a little while at least. And then you start eating your crewmates, and then everyone gets crazy, everyone gets real touchy, and it's a bad situation. But for at least a little while, you can be alright. And there's a ship over there, but we're just going to cruise by. Quiet. Slow. Not really very slow. But we haven't got time to go slow. We've got places to go. We've got to deliver the Sphinx Stone. Hugging the coast very gently. See, I think this is like the safest way to get around. Okay, maybe not the safest. The safest would be knowing where all the enemies spawned, but that's unlikely because I haven't really played this much. So I think as things stand, this is quite an easy way to get around. Not least because, you know, enemies get stuck on... Aha, we are getting close. There's the big scary ship. The scary ship is moving. And we're just gonna very gently... We'll go with our lights off. Because I think that gives us more stealth. I might be talking nonsense. So if we... Yeah, we're really far away. So unless it's got super high... I think it's mirrors. I guess there's not really equivalent stats for the AI ships and our ships. Oh, there's more than one. I didn't realize there even could be more than one. I'm not entirely happy with this. Right. We might tuck ourselves in here a minute and just evaluate the situation. Someone's bluff. Oh, we're so close though. We're just going to go real close around this peninsula as that ship's pointing the other way. And we're going to flee. Don't see me. Don't see me. Don't see me. Don't see me. The Dawn Machine! Oh my god, I'm going to touch it. I'm going to touch it. I'm going to Oh! Can I battle the Dawn Machine? What do I do? The sun, the sun, the sun. Should I touch this? What if I just... Okay, I just crashed. Let's go around it. Can we get around it? There's like a tiny gap at the sides. Let's see what we can do. The sun, the sun, the sun. Is this going to give us a way to survive on that island? Because I feel like this is the kind of thing that should. We'll try and go off the map. That sounds like a terrible idea. Let's go. Let's do it. I love terrible ideas. Ill-advised things. Onwards. For the sake of curiosity. Caution to the wind. How is my terror increasing? This I can't even see where my ship is. There it is. It's behind the logbook. Dawn's fingers. Worm fates crawl on your skin. The machine is sick. Its hatred threads your veins. Time will die. The chain will end. I breathe gold. I think light. Okay. We are haunted. We have the Western stigma. We have the Dawn Machine. And we are returning to port. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we made it to Grand Geode. Way, we're terrified, but at least we made it here. Let's deliver the Sphinx Stone. And something weird happens. We gain secrets, another supremacy for the Dawn Machine. The light, it's pretty. Menaces, yearning, burning. Oh, let's go to the surface. Anyway, we got 1,000 money, which is nice. We'll get a port report. Let's see. We could ask about a defense against sunlight, of course. Excellent. Okay, what do you need? We need... we'll need a Gantt source from near the Chalonate. Oh, we were going to go to the Chalonate soon anyway. Okay, let's go to the Chalonate and get a Gantt source. And they also need a particular insight. Not sure how to do that. A dread surmise. But we can get the Gantt source from the Chalonate, probably. We're trying to get all of the colours anyway. Let's ask to speak to someone in authority. Lose a bit of terror. We've still got a lot of terror, but that's okay. So, that was Grand Geode. We have visited it. We have successfully passed the murder machines that are here. I think we head east and then we head north along here. Just so that we uncover some more islands on the way. We can go back via Pigmoat Island, which will be interesting, if nothing else. Oh, there we go. That was surprising. Firstly, I'm impressed we survived. Shocked, but impressed. It's quite unusual for us. And also, we delivered the Sphinx Stone, and that was all good. And also, that'll help us get the kingdom thing underway. I'm not sure why we're doing the kingdom thing, but I mostly just do things in this game because we can. That's why why do we do these things? Because we can. That is why we must. We must do these things because we can. So, I see lights, and so presumably there is a town here. And then we'll head north, we'll head back to London, and then we will... the Carnelian Coast. Well, we have a Carnelian exile. So that is just perfect. And there's a killing waxwind. Sailors cry out and fall, but hopefully they'll be okay, because we've only got 7 crew, and I don't really want to lose any. We'll keep the lights on, actually. We have got a lot of terror. Then again, we haven't got a ton of fuel. We have some fuel. Port Carnelian. Carnelian Exile, do you have... Oops. Oops. I didn't mean to unassign you, I'm sorry. I don't mean to worry the crew. You're hired again. I just wanted to talk to you. Let's invite her to dine with us. She regards you. She unasked removed her glasses. She folds them neatly and places them on the table, then meets your irises. Her own eyes are marvelously bright. The irises are amber. The whites seem to be flecked with gold. Yes, she says. I've been touched by the dawn machine. Same! I believe you already knew that, or you might have asked me to remove my spectacles. I might be wrong. In either case, nothing has changed, now that you know. We will still be wary of each other. I am always the same, do you see? I do not change. I proceed on the same path I always have. I am only one choice. I will be content only when I have no choice at all. Now, let's eat and talk. You promised me something special, and I will give what little I can in return. Oh, I lost a searing enigma. Oh, I kind of wanted that. But I gained a veils. She has the discomforting, even irritating habit of answering your questions just before you finish speaking. Protest, the journey is the destination. Accept what she says. If nothing has changed in response to your choice, then your choice was that of a pawn that chooses to move forward. Throw her out of your cabin? Let's see. We shall protest. The journey is the destination. Perhaps, she says, perhaps our choices determine our heading. But at last, when the lamps go dark, there is only one direction. One day we'll go there together. She won't be drawn further. She picks up her knife and fork. Between mouthfuls, she tells you something of the starved men and their wars on the roof, the arts of flesh-shaping that they practiced and debated. I enjoyed this, she adds at the end of the meal again. We should do it again, when you're ready to talk about salt. We made a choice. We gained a secret and an extraordinary implication. Well, let's try and increase... Yeah, let's increase our veils. And we're not going to keep inviting people to dine with us. We could, but it costs supplies, which I don't really want to spend. So let's just go to Port Carnelian. That seems like the place to be. Turn off our lights. Oh, I love this fuel efficiency. I mean, 5% is not a lot, but it's just... What is that? I can't see, but I bet it's not friendly. Oh, I'm so glad we have those rat things. I thought, 10 hit points. That's significant. We could just use it now, but I think it's worth saving it for an emergency situation. I just need to remember that I actually have those little, healing rats. Healing rats. Okay, Port Carnelian. I think we've been here before. Yeah, I think we've been here before. Let's see. Let's maybe... Let's call it a room above a bookshop to get a port report. Let's see. Oh, the Khan is very fond of sapphires. Blue is his favourite colour. Good to know. Let's pan for sapphires. Let's fail. Let's, how much does this cost? 20 echoes. We'll go to the tea shop to lose a tiny bit of terror because we are quite terrified. Sapphire exchange. We can buy caskets of sapphires. We can buy mountain shards. If you don't treat it as holy, it can still be sold as captivating treasure. We can transfer captivating treasures, I believe, to, Oh, fuel is not too bad here. Supplies are not bad here. Let's get a load of stuff. I believe captivating treasures could be useful. It's useful to know they're here, because isn't that a way we can transfer wealth to subsequent captains? I believe it is. Not subsequent captain. What are they? I don't know, but I bet they're aggressive because everything in this sea wants to kill me. Pretty much. A lot of fun vortexes here. Fortunately, we are going to avoid them. And also this ship. We are going to avoid everything because fundamentally we're quite cowardly. But it seems to be working out for us being cowardly. I feel like the loot is not consistently worth the effort that we have to put in to get it. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot of work. Flee the nightmare. And succeed. And now we don't have nightmares anymore. Our dreams have passed. That's good. Losing some terror. Yeah, I feel like you probably do make a vague profit from murdering ships. Or murdering the right things. But That's got 600 hit points. And I don't know what it is, but I do not want to deal with it. Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh, that was... It only did 2 damage. Which is rather shocking, actually, considering what an impressive light sort of show it put on in order to do that damage. We're going to flee this way rapidly as we can. We're going to press full power, even though it might make our engines explode. And we're going to go to Lorcan's Port, far away from that scary, scary thing that was before. Hello? Something weird's happened here. The Fathom King's hold! Like an iceberg, the Bazaar Master's scheme, like the Neath itself, most of the hold is invisible. We shall... Ah! Excellent. We found the cheery man's former agent entirely by accident. They serve a proper king now, the recent drowny crows. King of the Sea, not some ratty spite pub, and I'm not afraid of his bruiser neither. Already dead, ain't I? Well, I will pass on that unfortunate news. Okay. Let's not permit shore leave, ever. We're going to get a port report. Let's descend to an audience with the Fathom King and lose a Z story. Ah, we need to pay a story. Let's see. This is the salt-blown heart of the hold. The Fathom King floats in his throne a gem-starred bowl of sea stone the size of a banqueting table. He's wearing a dressing gown of purple brocade, soaked dark with salt water. He leans his chin calmly on his hand. Beneath the surface of the water in his throne, his hidden regions pulse, constantly, insistently. Okay, we could ask... Let's ask a boon of the king. Hey, we got 5 fuel. Easy. We're not... No one's allowed shore leave here. This is a scary place. I don't know why we entered a new screen there, but I don't think I'm okay with it. We're leaving now. Bye. Everything in the sea is scary, I swear. But I think the reason that the fact that I'm scared of everything, I think it just gives me a healthy caution, which actually is sort of working out because, I mean, our previous runs have not gone well where we've been less cautious. But I feel like at the moment, this run, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like it's going pretty well. It's lasted nearly as long as our previous run, the first run, which, I mean, of course the first run went way better than the other runs. That's just classic. Anyway, terror increasing rapidly, but might not be at 100. I mean, we just got rid of our last lot of nightmares, so really we can probably... I think as long as the nightmares don't stack up. Oh. Well, hello, bats. Yes. There we go. We'll grab the corpses. I know it gains us terror, but the supplies are so worth 1 terror. Now then, no bats within range? No bats within range. There were bats within range, and then we killed them. No islands within range. I feel like in this area of the map there should be something, just because there's kind of like an approximate grid that this game tends to seem to follow. But I guess there's nothing here. That's okay. Nothing scary. No weird Fathom Kings that are in charge of drownies and the depths and the horrors of the Z. This Z is mostly horrors, actually. Ah, there's a little lightship. I'm not going to bother. They kind of seem to be all the same. And we've got places to go. Places to go that ideally would be given to us by this bat, but the bat has no interest. We will go to Pigmote Island, however. Just to check up on them, because I know there was some kind of like colony well-being thing going on there. So it would be very good if we could figure that out. Our Veils is doing ever so well. Restless Nights. Let's see. We will ignore the problems. We're going to be a responsible captain and ignore our problems because I don't like all this terror. But, you know, it's going to be fine. Everyone needs to calm down and stop being so terrified. It's just the darkness. We're just away from any land or hope. That's fine. I don't understand why that's such a problem for everyone. Pigmote Island. Hell! Oh, let's help them resolve a dilemma. Sure. Let's get a port report first. And then let's help them resolve a dilemma. Sure. How will we advise? Okay, rats and cavies lie quivering on canvas sheets in this part of town. We think it started from something in the water, whispers the aide. We thought we'd contained it, but it's spreading. Our medicines are powerless against it. What do we do? Well, let's quarantine the sick, which gained spirit but lost civilization. Okay. Well, bye. Excuse me. I hope I remember to cut that out. Uh-oh, we got a jellyfish inbound. We're going to try and sort of circle the jellyfish this time. I feel like I should be able to outmaneuver this jellyfish. I feel like it should be within my capabilities as a captain to outmaneuver the jellyfish. We don't really get much out of killing jellyfish. Yeah, as long as we're moving sort of laterally... Okay, I take it back. As long as we're moving laterally to the jellyfish, it is not the hardest thing in the world. Ow. Why? Why would you do this? Fight the jellyfish. Okay, we've killed the jellyfish, all clear. And actually, we've got, we'll let it disperse. We've got something awaits us again, so I might actually just go back to Pigmo Island before we, just because, you know, something awaits us. So I think we get to resolve another dilemma. Now, they're all very happy, but not very civilized. So if we bear that in mind as we make our next decisions, we've got lots of happiness, but the civilization itself is struggling. So we want, also we can possibly repair, which will be nice. Oh, how much do repairs cost? A lot. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. We need to... This one is sneaking around. Let's see. I will speak with him. Okay. Right. Let's advocate for his arrest. We have resolved the dilemma and gained a mite, which isn't exactly what we really wanted to do, and now repairs are very expensive. So we're not repairing. We're going back. We are going back to London. With haste. We're nearly there now. It's not much further. And so we are back within range of the lights of London. And I'm crashing into the boys because that's what I do. And our hull is in not great shape. And so we will see what awaits us in London. We will gather ourselves. And then we will head east to the Chelenate, but also via Port Cecil, which we found. Yes, we are back in full in London. That is a big ship. I would like that ship, please. We have got nothing to hide. And now we have no suspicion. And now we have got 2 Menaces Nightmare, but we have reduced our terror, which is quite nice. And the Blind Bruiser attends to business on the dock. Well, we have things to tell the Blind Bruiser, and we will relay the Drownie's message. Do we have 10 space in our cargo hold? It says ensure you have it, but we don't really have any way to ensure that we have it. Let's see. It seems that we do. Our once colleague is mistaken on several points, most notably that he is beyond consequence. I may not be an intellectual man, but I am occasionally imaginative. Regardless, I am not one to hurt the messenger. These here crates are considerations for your services thus far. Unfortunately, our labours are incomplete. We must resort to a secondary scheme. I have heard of a once great poet who knows much about what are presumed gone. He has fled himself to Khan's shadow in the east. Find him. I have included a little something among your payments to sate his appetites and pave your way. Ah, the prisoner's honey. So apparently we need that to sate the poet's appetites. So we won't sell that. We'll take it with us. Cool. What were we doing? So let's see how our hold is doing. 31. That's fine. We will go ahead and submit our port reports real quick. Get the canal, get the Isle, the Iron Republic. Oh, we always get kicked out after the Iron Republic. I always forget that. Port Carnelian. And Grand Geode. Yes, it's very grand. Quakers Havens. And we're done. Cool. What does the Admiral need? I don't think... I think we asked for something specific. Where were we told to go by the Admiral? Let's see. Admiralty's favour, 10. Hey, that's pretty good. Let's see. Lineage. So let's maybe objectives. Find your father's bones, then retire. I mean, that's our current goal. Khan's heart. So that's everything in this game is telling us to head east at the moment. We will go ahead and read the papers. An invitation to a college. Hello. Benthic College is pleased to invite you to an exclusive and educational evening with Lady Agatha Treadgold, delightful adventuress and raconteuse of thrilling true tales of feist and spunk. Let's go to the lecture. Bethnick is the most open-minded of the London colleges. You find yourself waiting for the lecture in a queue of students, devils and bohemians, observed with some scorn by passers-by in Somerset colours. An evening with a delightful adventuress. The fine cuisine of the Chelonate, the darling Claymen, all but a prelude, my dears. Her stories tend towards the fanciful and conveniently unprovable, but the delightful adventuress has the credulous audience spellbound for hours. Many of her tales of monsters and lost cities have a common theme. She visited them ahead of a certain Lady Leonora Fortescue, the quite adorable daring archaeologist with whom she sparked a bracing rivalry back at finishing school. The rest are tales, bitter as the sourest grapes, being cheated of triumphs by the very same Fortescue, whose fanciful fictions are fit only for the penny dreadfuls. By the end, her stories are notably more bitter than boastful. She still receives a standing ovation. Now, the business proposition. Ah, my dear Capitano, I hear you are recently returned from the empire of... monkeys? Hands, yes, of course. It is a rare breed that can make such a voyage. Foolhardy, too, perhaps. I wish to charter your no doubt fine vessel to that primitive little island chain. There I shall find what I need to show up the infernal Leonora Fortescue once and for all. And you? Sufficient compensation will not be a difficulty. A most mutually beneficial arrangement, you will agree. Yeah, we're going that way anyway. Cool. How's our hold doing? We've got a bunch of resources. We've got some parabola linen, which I will sell. Ooh, if we could just get a little bit more money, we would be so set. Is there something we can sell? Is there something that's worth a lot of money that we have? I mean, we have the parabola linen. Kind of wanted to keep this prisoner's honey because it sounds like we were going to need it. How about... we have this assistant. No, we can't sell the assistant. So close. Oh, so close to achieving our hopes and dreams. Can we put anything? Trophy cabinets? No, didn't think so. Right. We are very close, if I look at the shipyard, to being able... so this is our current steamer. We could afford to upgrade to this cramped and fragile one, but that sounds much worse. I would like this corvette, like the very angry Vol. Unfortunately, we're not quite there on the money. We're so close, though. We could do 2 trips. We could go first to Port Cecil, and then we get 1,000 echoes, which is pretty good. Let's take a quick look at the map. So we could go to the Salt Lions to get money. That's what we did sometimes, but we can't do that now. If we go here, we can get the Scintillac, which we so desire. But if we've gone that far, we might as well do the complete trip, because we also need to go to the Empire of Hands, we need to sail down here, and we need to go to Khan's Shadow. But I would really like to upgrade my ship before we go all the way over there. So what I might do is, between this episode and next episode, I'm going to make some trips between London and Venderbite, and I'm going to bring the... I'm just going to ferry like a load of... because I know we can make a small profit, a very small profit. Frankly, I don't know if that's a bad idea. I know we can make a frankly negligible profit. We can make money on coffee beans. I will take a little look at the buy and sell list. I will see if there is an easy route that we can do by next episode. But for now, I have been Sibyl, and this has been Sunless Sea. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.